Hey, this is Dr. Massive from Massive Riffs, and I wanted to respond to Rax's video. I do not think content creators want games to fail. Let's talk about it. So, here's the original video, and this is done by Rax, and I hope I may call you that. He is a ARPG Diablo 4 PoE Last Epoch streamer, and he was responding to I guess, a post from somebody who was blaming him, thinking that he was, I guess, farming negativity, or pushing for negativity, trying to just bring down and hope for the failure of the games that he was playing. And he basically goes through these three categories, and he's basically making the rationale that he does not want to. There really wouldn't be a reason for him to want these games to fail. So it's kind of a justification for the negativity, for him complaining about the game or whatnot. So I just wanted to say, as a gamer and as a gamer dad, that I never found anything that I heard from him that made it seem like he was trying to, what does it say, farm hate views. I never got that impression or that feeling from anything he said at all. So I kind of wanted to explain my view of how I view negative comments from streamers, and just using him and a few others as examples, and maybe just to explain my point, because I feel like we're gamer dads and gamers are really stereotyped by a lot of people. They take the worst aspects of a few bad people and they kind of apply that to everybody, and then, oh, all gamers are toxic or whatever. So anyway, let me do my analysis. I also love to do whiteboards. So heck yeah, let's go. This is how I look at streamers, give or take a few. Just in general, the streamers I watch that play the ARPGs or that talk about video games. And I'm a gamer dad. I listen to these in the background to kind of just drown out real life, or to help me do some really tough work during the day. And I do not get a ton of time to play these games, but here's how I view the streamers that I listen to. So let's start with the first one, Rax. Dude, he is sincere. Okay, so I'm going to put him strongly in this category, right? There's zero doubt there in my mind that when he makes a negative comment about a game, it's because he truly feels that way about the game. The things that I know about him or that I believe about him from listening to him weigh in as context to everything that he says, including the negative comments. Now, I think I remember hearing or reading that he had played Diablo 3 and Diablo 4, so he's been playing these games for a long time. So another thing that I may consider is, if I hear a lot of negativity about, multiple games, maybe Rax someday might be getting tired of an ARPG. I do not think that is the case at this point. I have not heard anything that seems like he's trying to encourage negativity or cheer on the downfall of any game. I guess Diablo 4, right? D4 bad. So yeah, so that's how I view negative comments from him. Like, I kind of take him seriously, and I say, hey, here's a guy who is really invested into these games from just his heart and soul, and this is how he feels about it. So I take his comments, his feelings, negative and positive, pretty seriously, and I kind of add them into my own, when I'm forming the opinions about the game. So that's how I view the sincere streamer. Okay, so let's talk about another one. Here I'm gonna put DM, Darth Microtransaction. I've been watching him, right? DM. So notice I put him close to the sincere category because he certainly is sincere. And I definitely hear a genuine love for these types of games. And, I appreciate his efforts streaming and I love listening to him. I put him slightly more on the ingenuity side, just the clever side. I see him as somebody who does understand, the meta behind streaming. So he is aware of, you have to just take extra effort and be aware of things to make it as a streamer. And I see him doing those things and he's doing them respectfully, and as a great part of the community, and he's continuing to put out really good content. Now, when I hear a negative comment from him about the game, he is a sincere person, and I take it as a sincere person, and I listen to the comment. But at the same time, I do read his negative comments knowing that he is more aware of the meta and what a lot of people are saying. So his comments may be more reflective of, an expression of what he sees, maybe what a lot of other gamers are saying, or he's seeing a lot of posts somewhere. And so he knows the people want him to represent that. So I take that into account when I hear him have a negative comment and say, okay, maybe that's just the surge of the mob of people. And he's recognizing that and he's paying props to it. I have no problem with it. I respect it. I love listening to his stuff, but I will take his negative comments maybe a little bit less than I might take Rax's comments. And I will note that both of their comments have pretty much lined up. So they're both, I think, talking from the heart when they talk about the ARPGs and D4 bad or PoE and whatnot. Now, the last category we had is, I'm sure everyone can guess, of course, it's Asmongold, who also comments a lot. Here we go. Scratch off the lotto ticket. I hope I spell it right. Oh my God, please don't mess this up. Okay, here we go. I did it. Woohoo! Dude, he is a rock star. He is, at the peak or getting close to the peak. He is just going up, up, up. What he says, it kind of doesn't matter. He could be positive, negative, dumb, smart, insightful in multiple different ways. People don't care because they have his personality or his story has won people over and they are enthralled by it. I don't know why I listen to the guy, but I do. And he makes good content and good commentary on things. And do I think he's like a god? No. He's in America, and in America things and people go up and then they come down, and he's riding it, and whatever he says, I'm just like, go man, go, go, go. Let him have it. So Asmongold, being the rock star, kind of is the voice of the mob, or I don't know if he creates the mob, but he's definitely a representation of it just by his raw number of viewers. He's getting bombarded by ideas and thoughts and feelings that are going to, resonate in his head as much as he resonates in all of our heads, right? So he is closer to the voice of the people than anybody, but I look at the mob of people as the mob of people. So I don't necessarily take the passions of the mob, right, as the end goal. So maybe in certain situations, I would take Rax's negative commentary a little bit more seriously than Asmongold's commentary. But again, Asmongold, dude, you rock. Keep going, brother. You're going to save gaming and we're all going to be cheering you on, man. But again, my point is it's a personal relationship. It's an individual relationship with each streamer, to me. And I see each one as an individual person and I take their words individually. So, please don't stereotype all gamer dads or all gamers with, whatever the buzzwords are of the day, because we don't see streamers as all the same. So please don't see us as all the same, because I take and respect everybody individually. Are there jerks online? Heck yeah, there are. But you know, it's people being people, and I can accept most people for their faults, and I have faults too. We all have faults, but I'm okay with negative commentary from all three of these streamers and most everybody else, and even the ones that are kind of farming it or overly inciting it. I think those people are going to appeal to a certain segment of the population. But honestly, I don't think anybody that just like traffics in hate all the time, that is just trying to constantly bring things down, I don't think they're going to ever make it to Rockstar. Right? I think eventually you end up creating such a trail of destruction behind you that it ends up just being self-defeating. So it's finding the balance, it's being real, it's staying sincere and real, but also understanding when you're a rock star and it's time to go and just like be the voice of the crowd. So hey, anyway, that's how I feel about all these people. Here, just to give my quick thoughts on the games. I was going to do a separate video, but Gamer Dad opinion on D4 versus PoE versus Last Epoch. Actually, I will do a separate video, but let me just say, Gamer Dads do get past the campaigns. Okay. Big Papa just got his headhunter for the first time. Yeah. So I'm right there with you. As fast as possible. Let's go. Okay. I just burned down my graphics card. Awesome. So, I love it. I love PoE. Woo! What a rush. I think I'm going to do another video just talking about those briefly, but I just wanted to respond to the video. Rax, keep on doing what you do. DM, awesome brother. Love you guys. Asmongold. Whoa, dude. Whoa. So anyway, thanks for listening. I came over from the music side from Massive Riffs and just wanted to speak out on behalf of the Gamer Dads and some of the gamers. So take care and be massive.